Trump does plan to turn himself in, is what they're saying. They're going to have the Secret Service do it. I think that's a bad move. That the Secret Service plans him turning himself in. I think that's the wrong thing to do. I think you need to make them perp walk you. Aaron Hernandez style perp walk. The message that would send. You want to talk about the power of an image? The message, that's like Walter Mondale on a tank powerful image. That's what's his face? That forget his name, the one that in 2004 was running for president. What? I forget the guy's name. That's like that type of powerful. That's not an image, but piece of media. If they perp walk the president on what is clearly a political hit job by an activist prosecutor, that's the only, that might as well be your campaign logo, man. Because what that says to the average guy is, hey, if this can happen to me, imagine what they can do to you. They can do what's basically a political hit job and perp walk a former president who's worth billions and billions of dollars on a garbage charge. And we all know it's a garbage, trumped up, no pun intended, charge. We all know that. Imagine what they can do to you. Bro, they could kill you for speaking out of line. And nobody would know anything. There wouldn't be any protests, any riots for you. They'd cover it up. I'd say, man, it's a shame that, quite the shame that Jim went and freaked out at that traffic stop the other day. Cops had to kill him. Quite the shame that he went on that drinking binge and left his family. Just disappeared. They could put you God knows where and do God knows what to you. And there's nothing you could do about it. If that's the precedent, if they can do political hit jobs on former presidents, there is no limit to what they can do to you. You think the Constitution's going to protect you from a bullet in the head? You think the Constitution's going to protect you when the Supreme Court or Congress or checks and balances are going to protect you when they swoop into your house in the middle of the night and kidnap you and your family? Nothing will, and you'll be gone, and no one will think anything of it because they have trillions of dollars at their disposal. They have the entire media at their disposal. They have all the propaganda, all the law enforcement in the country. It's all at their disposal, and there's nothing you can do about it. You'll just be gone. Who knows? They'll frame it. They'll make it look like you did something horrible or you just disappear, because people just disappear a lot in this country. People disappear a lot in this country, and it's actually, if you look at the numbers of just people who disappear, I'm not talking, oh, he wanted to start his life over. I'm not talking someone who got kidnapped, by her ex-boyfriend and he killed her and they took him to jail. I'm talking people that disappear without a trace in this country. Google that number. It is a scary number. Like, it's probably not going to happen to you, so I wouldn't, it's not something that should be on the top of your concerns. Like, get that goofy mole you want, or that you've been kind of concerned about, get that checked, before you worry about disappearing. But it happens enough in this country to where it's a little concerning. People just disappear all the time, and nobody knows what happens to them. There's no trace. That could be you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Yeah, you got the First Amendment, but you make a little too much noise in Joe Biden's America here in 2023, where we arrest former presidents because we think that, we arrest our political opponents, our number one challenger. Make you disappear too. This is a horrible optic for the Biden administration, though. I think the Democrats have really overplayed their hand. I think if you arrest Donald Trump and you don't have him dead to rights, no doubt whatsoever, you got him. And it's a grand jury, remind you, that's going to indict him. A grand jury would indict a ham sandwich. If you don't have Donald Trump dead to rights, you just guaranteed that he will win the 2024 election for the reason I just described. And the fact it makes you look like Stalin arresting your political opponents. It's never been a good look when the president has his number one contender arrested. You know who that sounds like? Putin. As much as you guys hate Putin, he's been known to make a lot of his contenders disappear. A lot of his challengers, a lot of the people going for his job that he doesn't agree with, just get arrested. It's crazy how that happens.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.